while ago, I worked with a colleague of mine, and we were very, very busy one Saturday, and didn't really get to see each other much in where we were selling wines, and bumped into each other at the end and said, "Oh, busy day, yeah, busy day. What, just a matter of interest, what did you sell lots of?" And we listed off the wines that we had sold a lot of. Summertime, nice fresh weather, and really interesting. We happened to have quite a lot of interesting wines available at the time, and we realised that we both sold exactly the same 5 wines over and over and over again all day long. And when we thought, gosh, what is it about these particular wines that we like so much? We did some kind of back of the fag packet analysis, and we described the most common element in each of them, and then said, well, we know what that is technically, but what is it according to the customer, and what was it that made it so much fun for us to be able to sell them? And the word that came up time and time and time again was that these white wines each had an electricity about them. Now, of course, they don't really, just in case. But what they do is have this amazing mouthfeel and this amazing texture that is bright, crisp, textural, refreshing, and engaging. And the type of acidity that you have is not just supporting so that it underpins a nice structure, but it's engaging acidity. So it's quite firm. If you'd medium, low or high levels of acidity, probably medium to high, if not just high acidity. And we found that they weren't typical high acidic wines. There was no Sauvignon Blanc, and there was no Riesling. So it was really interesting. And the one that we're talking about today is this one, Colle Stefano, and this is from the DOC G. I forget. No, it's only DOC. Beg your pardon. The DOC of Verdicchio di Metallica, and this is out in the Abruzzo, and this is single varietal Verdicchio. It's organic, and the winery here are possibly one of the most underpriced wines going. There you are. There's a lot of talk about wine and value at the minute, and I think that this is ridiculously good value for money. Tim Atkin said, he's a UK wine journalist, he said that this is probably the best Italian value for money available, which I think is pretty good, because I suppose he's had enough to drink, or at least he's tasted enough wines to know what he's on about. This is the 2020 vintage. It's not a very large vintage, as in there isn't very much of it, but it's absolutely delicious. Think of lemon and lime juice, almost sparkling effect in that electricity, so it really engages your palate. At the same time, it could be like the bite of a Granny Smith, but the flavour of a lime, which I think is, two of my favourite things going. Touch of mintiness off it as well, and there's this lovely ripe yellow fruit character that comes with Verdicchio, and to me it makes it brilliant. It's a really good all-rounder, very good with seafood, pretty good with poultry, lovely as a starter, and absolutely gorgeous on its own. Mouth-watering to a T, and yes, as I say, the quality, the texture, the mouthfeel, and the very long, complex finish. It's amazing value for money. I really, really hope that you like this one as well.